Did you know that almost 250 people are relocating to the Phoenix metro area every day? Well, what exact cities are they moving to? In today's video, I'm gonna go over the top 5 cities that my clients are choosing to call home in the Phoenix metro area. Welcome back. It's Rich Brecklin with eXp Realty and Arizona Life, or if it is your first time here, welcome to the channel. On this channel, I show you exactly what it is like to live right here in Phoenix, Arizona. Now, if you are looking to call the Phoenix metro area your home, please send me a text, email, phone call, let me know in the comments, and let me know if you have certain questions or you want to see videos on certain areas, and I would be happy to do that for you. But let's get started, because you definitely want to check out the top 5 cities that my clients are choosing to call home. So we're gonna kick it off with number 5, and that is Scottsdale, Arizona. Now, Scottsdale sits just northeast of Phoenix. There's around 230,000 people, give or take. But when people think Phoenix, Arizona, if they're not thinking Phoenix, they're thinking Scottsdale. I know when we moved here from Illinois, and still to this day, people ask me, oh, how's it living in Scottsdale? Well, I don't live in Scottsdale, but still, so many people, they just know Scottsdale. Scottsdale is so well known. Scottsdale has so many amenities and just pros and pluses. It's a popular spot, not just for people to call home, but also for the tourism industry. And why is that? Well, let's kick it off. One, Scottsdale's kind of got that luxury feel, from the shopping to the homes, just the lifestyle. But if you're one who likes shopping, Scottsdale is definitely the place to go. Now, I'm not really much on shopping. It's not my thing. But if you want to go to the Fashion Square Mall, that is a huge mall area. A lot of people are definitely familiar with that when they come to Scottsdale. And there's also Old Town Scottsdale. We have, cool shops. It feels a little bit more touristy. There's an old 1950s ice cream parlor that my girls love going to, and it is really good. So I will go there, but you won't find me necessarily at the mall shopping. There's also a lot of activities. So you can go up in the mountains, go hiking. The views in Scottsdale are fantastic. So beyond hiking, there's tons of dog parks if you're into that. My dog is not necessarily a dog-friendly dog, so we keep him away from any dog park. But if you're a baseball fan, so if you're a Giants or a Rockies or a Arizona Diamondbacks fan, there's 2 spring training stadiums right here in Scottsdale and Old Town. So another a huge draw if that's something you want to take part in. Even if you're not really a baseball fan, like say on TV, but going to the game in spring training, it's a really cool, laid back, a different atmosphere than if you're going to the in season, the big stadium games. I love going to spring training games. I'm a Cardinals fan, so they're down in Jupiter, Florida. But even that, I'll still go to a game here, even if I'm not, a fan of one of the teams. It's a really cool experience. It's great when people come in town, taking them there. Now, when it comes to the home prices in Scottsdale, again, Scottsdale is a little bit, it's higher end. So your home prices are going to be, higher than say, Queen Creek. The average home price in Scottsdale is right around 1.1 million. And the median price, right around $875. Now, the highest price recently sold in Scottsdale was at that $12 million mark. So if you were looking, to be under $1 million, you can find that in Scottsdale. Or if you're looking to go, in that 8-figure range, you can find that too. And if you are looking for that 8-figure range, I can help you get that. And if you're looking for, I don't care what price you're looking for, but if you're looking for just anywhere to call home, I can help you get that as well, and I'll still treat you, like a $12 million client. But why, you got those prices, it's just the draw of being in Scottsdale, supply demand. People want to be there. And businesses want to be there. So many businesses are choosing to call Scottsdale home, and that's just helping, with the popularity. It's helped with the growth, and it's helped with the draw of Scottsdale. And if you're one who's in, again, the outdoor activities, golf, you have TPC at Sawgrass. So again, I'm not a golfer, But if you're one who loves golf, you are not going to be, it's not going to be hard for you to find a great golf course to call your home course. Next, we are moving on to Fountain Hills. Now, Fountain Hills, it's kind of, it's a nice little hidden secret. It's northeast of Scottsdale. It's got some similarities to Scottsdale, but it is a much quieter version of Scottsdale. So you can still find luxury, but homes are a little bit more affordable. But you do not have, that nightlife that you would find in Scottsdale. Now, the people I know that have chosen to call Fountain Hills home, they're a little bit, they're older. They're kind of ready for that retirement setting. I'm not saying that, younger folks don't choose to call Fountain Hills home, but it's more laid back. So if you're looking for that nightlife busy scene, Fountain Hills is not going to be that place. But there's around 25,000 people in Fountain Hills, and there's still shops, there's still really good restaurants. You can still go, get a nice beer, and Fountain Park is another huge draw. So I'm guessing if you've heard of Fountain Hills, you know of Fountain Park. Really cool spot. We love going there, taking the girls, walking around the fountain. It's just a nice spot. Go grab lunch. And obviously Fountain Hills named Fountain Hills, so it is hilly and there is a fountain. Now, according to niche.com, Fountain Hills is noted for its highly rated schools. Now, one reviewer on niche.com said, rated one of the safest communities in all of Maricopa County, Fountain Hills is a paradise for outdoor enthusiasts and a great place to raise a family. Close proximity to world-class hiking and mountain bike trails, located in the center of the Sonoran Golf Trail with 6 of the best public courses in Arizona. Fantastic parks and community amenities, plus fantastic schools. Really impressed with the number of awesome restaurants, quality events, and a great brew pub. Now, one thing I know for sure is the brew pub is awesome. The other things, that is coming from that reviewer's perspective, but I hear that quite a bit. Are you familiar with Fountain Hills? Is that a place you would like to call home? And then when it comes to the home prices in Fountain Hills, the average is right around $890,000, the median being around $710,000, but you can still find luxury there. So the most recent highest price sold home in Fountain Hills was just over $5 million. So again, if you're looking for sub 900, sub million, or if you're looking for, over that $3 million mark, you can find it right there in Fountain Hills. And next, we're going on to the town of Queen Creek. Now, I've done another video on Queen Creek, so if you haven't seen it, check that out after this video. But Queen Creek is exploding. It wasn't too long ago where they had around 2,500 residents, but now it's estimated that number to be over 50,000 people. But why is Queen Creek such a great place to call home? Well, one, it is growing. So how Gilbert, started off small and now they've expanded and exploded to, around 250,000 plus. It's projected that Queen Creek may do the same in the future. But the rapid rate of growth now, one is again a lot of reasons. So they have several master plan communities that started a few years ago and some that just began. Harvest at Queen Creek, and then you have Barney Farms, and it's expanding again as more and more people are choosing to call Phoenix Metro home. Well, it's causing some of these outside cities to grow in population. And that is what is, it's what's happening in Queen Creek. But, Queen Creek has a lot of draw. If you don't want to be necessarily, in the busy area of like a Scottsdale or even Gilbert, Queen Creek, you can get a little bit more bang for your buck. You're kind of tucked away, but yet you're not so far away from, downtown Gilbert, really even not that far away from Phoenix. But if you just want to be pulled away from everything, Queen Creek is a great option. And there's tons of amenities. Awesome parks. You have Manso Carter Oasis Park. You have the Santan Mountain Range, which you can find me about every weekend hiking and running the trails there. So it's one of our favorite things to do. And again, utilizing that Maricopa County Park Pass. I love going to Santan Mountain. There's several different trails, so depending on what it is you're looking for, if you're looking to run, to hike, to walk, to mountain bike, take your dog, if you have a horse, so you can horseback riding there. And if you are into horses, Queen Creek is a great option for that. You can find a lot of horse-ready properties in Queen Creek, and they even have an equestrian center. So if horses and outdoor life is for you, well, then maybe Queen Creek would be a great option, like other clients of mine who have chosen to call Queen Creek home. Now, when it comes to home prices at Queen Creek, well, again, prices are rising, but you're definitely going to save some money. So you can find some very affordable homes in Queen Creek. But again, it depends on what it is you're looking for. Next, we're heading west and we're going to Goodyear. Located in the West Valley, Goodyear is around 75,000 people. Now, in the 1990s, Goodyear was the third fastest growing city in Arizona. But if you're looking to live in a smaller community, smaller city, but still have great amenities, and your dollar take you a little bit further when it comes to your home purchase, Goodyear is a great option. And that is what my clients were looking for, and just one of the reasons they decided to call Goodyear home. In Goodyear, you have another great baseball stadium. So at the Goodyear Ballpark, home of the Cincinnati Reds or the Cleveland Indians. So again, if you want to live in an area that has its own Cactus League ballpark, but you don't want Scottsdale, you don't want Mesa, well, Goodyear would be a great selection for that. And when it comes to places to live, well, Estrella Ranch is awesome. It's a huge master plan community. It's pretty spread out, and there are great amenities there. So if you're looking for that master plan community, great homes, Estrella Ranch would be an awesome selection for you. And if you're someone who likes the outdoors and likes the mountains, but you don't want to live in the East Valley and Queen Creek, you don't want to live in Mesa, well, you have the Estrella Mountain Regional Park. Almost 20,000 acres of desert and mountains, and it became the first regional park in the Maricopa County Park System in 1954. So if you were looking to be in the West Valley, get a little bit more bang for your buck, and close to the mountains, and that's what I love about Goodyear. It feels like you truly are, almost in the mountains. You're closer to the mountains. You have that Southwest vibe, and I love the, just the landscape of the West Valley and of Goodyear. But Goodyear, it's a great spot to call home. Now, if you have more questions on Goodyear and want me to cover that even deeper, let me know in the comments, and I would love to go shoot, a video and answer your questions when it comes to choosing to call Goodyear home. Now, moving on to the number one, and I'm sure you could have guessed what this is, but this is based on my personal experience and my family's experience and my clients, and that is Gilbert. For us, moving here from Illinois, we were looking for some specific things when it comes to the town we lived in and the neighborhood and that community feel. And for us, that was Gilbert 100%. I love the location, located in the East Valley, not too far from Phoenix, and even going into the West Valley, depending on the time of day, it's not too bad. I love the different neighborhoods, the communities, the master plan communities in Gilbert, and you have so many different options, and depending on what it is you're looking for. Now, the home prices have gone up, again, like everywhere else around here, and what you could have got for $300, now is closer to that $500,000 mark. So the average, being in the fives, and average 3-bed, 2-bath, being in the mid fours, depending on what your budget is. But the good thing about Gilbert is I have not found a neighborhood in Gilbert that I did not like. And the amenities in Gilbert and the HOA communities, again, HOAs, they may get a bad rap, but we live in Power Ranch, and there's pools, there's lakes, there's the clubhouse, the greenbelt, the trails. It has everything we are looking for. And again, I'm going into the mountains to go hike, so I go into Queen Creek. It's only a 20-minute drive. So you're close enough to, the major amenities. We don't have necessarily like a pro sports team in Gilbert, but, I love Gilbert. My clients love Gilbert, and so many people also love Gilbert. I mean, that's why it's grown from, the 30,000 people in 1990 to almost 250 or over 250,000 people that we have today. But depending on what it is you're looking for, your budget, your lifestyle, what it is you need in your life for you and possibly your family, well, you can find it most likely in one of those 5 communities that I mentioned in this video. Now, if not, let me know what it is you are looking for, and I'd be happy, to send you my recommendations based on other clients I've worked with. So if you are looking to make Arizona your home, please reach out. My information is below. This is Rich Brecklin, eXp Realty, Arizona Life.